Welcome back to our channel. It's the Parent Entrepreneurs here, back for our Sunday recording.
And thank you guys for tuning in again. We very much appreciate it, as always.
For today's topic, we're going to be talking
For
about
today's topic, we're going to be talking about where to invest your 10K that's just laying around and it's not doing anything.
Yes.
So last week we put in a poll on Instagram about two topics. The first topic was why credit cards are better than debit cards, and the second topic is where to invest your 10K and make it work for you.
And as always, if you could subscribe to our channel, the button is down below. It's the big red one that says subscribe on it. Also, if you can follow us on all of our social media platforms, so Instagram, Facebook. And also, we created a new Facebook group called Billionaire Mindset, the Parent Entrepreneurs Club. We would definitely love if you can join our group. We created an environment that is specifically for entrepreneurs or business owners or even parent entrepreneurs who are looking for a safe place to collaborate with each other, to kind of build their business as well, share what they do on a regular basis and share experiences and just collaborate, because we all need that place where we can collaborate with like-minded people.
Yeah, and something to add to what Camilla's saying too is why we chose Billionaire Mindset is because we want to look up to the people that made a huge difference in the world. So if we think about it, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, we think about Warren Buffett. So those guys are billionaires for a reason. So that's why we named our group Billionaire Mindset, because we want to understand why they have that kind of mentality. So why you guys wanna join the group is because we're gonna show you the secrets of the Billionaire Mindset.
Right. And we'll also share our experiences as well. Don't forget to check that out, and I guess we'll get started to the video.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, the first thing we wanted to establish is, what if you had 10K laying around but it's just sitting in a bank? Well, we've kind of come up with some conclusions that if you left your money in a bank, for example, and it depends on what kind of bank you have, but if they're offering a high interest percentage, they say usually it's around like 1 to 3%.
Yeah,
depending on the bank.
So let's say worst case scenario, it's 1%. And if we think about it, as of November 2019, the annual inflation in Canada is basically 2.2%. So imagine if you're getting 1% in your savings account, high interest, and the inflation is 2.2. So basically you're losing money.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand what inflation is, because at the very beginning, like, you didn't know what inflation is, I didn't know what inflation was. So inflation is basically over time your money loses its value.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So if you just keep it on hand, your cash, or you put it in a bank that's just sitting there, then you're actually losing money over time. So if you can understand that over time your money is going to lose value, then invest it somewhere else.
Yeah, especially to those who like to save cash as well. Like if people are putting cash away in a piggy bank or something like that, you're not taking account inflation. And also with banks, they have fees. So if they do like a yearly fee of holding your money, then some of your money is just going to go to that as well, right? Or like monthly bank fees.
Bank fees.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you definitely have to consider multiple factors if you want to just have money laying around and not doing anything. But because we're here and we're trying to coach you guys, we know the best ways to invest that 10K, and McFrancis can elaborate on that.
And also I want to say too is that we've been there before where we had 10K just laying around, because what we wanted to use with that 10K is just for emergency fund if something happened. But what we realized is that that 10K is actually losing value. So let's say you had it for 10 years, so you're gonna lose value over that 10 years for your money. So what we did was we used that 10K somewhere else so that we can make money off that and grow from there. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about of where to invest your 10K is basically in the stock market. We talked about this from our old video where we grew our 10K to 100K in a matter of months or even less than a year. So it's very important to understand that your 10K can be put into something that can grow very, very quickly.
Right.
If you saw our last video, so when we invested our 10K, we put it in a blue chip stocks and also in the penny stocks. So in the penny stock world, it's very important to realize that it's high risk, high reward. So if you put that 10K to work and basically you invest or you trade in a company, then basically you can see a return on investment from 1,000% in less than a year.
Yeah, and other investments as well that we've already had experience with is blue chip stocks. So these are companies that are well established and they provide dividends to their shareholders. So if you invest in blue chip stocks, you basically have ownership of the company and they pay out their shareholders dividends, whether it's monthly, quarterly, yearly. But that's another way that you can invest that 10K, is to invest it in blue chip stocks. So at least every month or every quarter you get some money back, which is really nice.
Yeah, an example of that would be, let's say, Boston Pizza. So they give you dividends, I think it's monthly. And also Ryokan is a real estate company that invests in commercial, so that you don't have to invest in yourself. So you just invest in a REIT that will help you invest in real estate.
Yeah, and the best part is you don't need to have any skills to do this. You know what I mean? Like, you just invest. You can pick which companies you want. Obviously, do your research. But at the same time, it's so easy just to put the money in and just let it grow. So that's a great opportunity for a lot of people out there.
Yeah, because most of the time, a lot of people think that it's complicated and you have to be a guru to invest. But in reality, you don't have to. As long as you kind of emulate somebody that's been there before and made millions of dollars, then you can kind of see how they did it. And if you can capture what they did to your situation, then you can be very successful too.
Yeah. And there's so many options out there, guys. Just don't be limited to, oh, the bank is the only way to make money.
Yeah.
The second option that you can do to invest your 10K is to invest in a business.
Yeah. So if you guys know somebody that are in business as a startup, then most likely a lot of them are gonna need capital at the very beginning. So if you can invest in your friend's company or somebody that you know that has a huge potential to do really well, then you could use that 10K and get some shares out of the company.
Yeah, so you get like an equity share out of it. You can also invest in a business that you create yourself. So an example for us, we chose a business that was kind of
less capital intensive.
Yeah, it was less capital intensive, and we knew that there was a huge possibility for growth because it's really in demand. So again, you got to do your research. What we did is we looked at what was trending at the moment, and we noticed that a really big company was Vistaprint. So we kind of emulated that kind of business model for stationery, and we were able to do it locally within our city and grew it to what it is today, which is Memorable Creations, which is now a platform for events and other vendors, so which is really great. So the startup for that was really low.
Yeah. So I mean, we didn't spend too much money on that. All we needed to do is we needed to create our website. We had the experience already with, creating, graphic design stuff for wedding invitation, signage, etc. Right? So as long as you have the skill set to
get you started,
then it's gonna be a lot easier. And also, if you can partner up with somebody that you need in that business, then it's gonna be very, very less capital intensive.
The last thing that you can invest the 10K in is yourself.
Yeah, so you want to invest in yourself. So most of the time, a lot of us at the very beginning when starting out, you don't have the skill set. And if you don't have the skill set, then you need to learn the skills that you need for that particular niche market that you're going into, so that you can get more credibility. And when you get credibility, then people are gonna want to do business with you. So if you think about it, when you go to school, you're learning a skill and you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school. So what you could do too is you can still go to school, that's fine, but on the side you can invest in a skill, or you can learn a skill that will get you further in life with that 10K. So let's say you want to learn how to do the stock market, then you need a mentor. Then you would find somebody that made millions of dollars already in that market, and you would, you know, pay for their course. Or let's say you want to be the very best at graphic designing and you don't know how to do it, then you would need a mentor or take a course that you would pay out of that 10K that you have, then invest in that skills so that you can learn it.
Another example can be like motivational speaking. So you can invest in things like Toastmasters and join in on every week and learn how to build your public speaking skills so that you can get sales. Or you can also do sales mentorship, right? So get somebody that can mentor you on how to close deals, how to sell. That's an amazing way to spend 10K. And the best part is like you're not limited to opportunities. Like there's so many ways you can get information out there, and majority of the time it's free as well. So like even if you look at YouTube and other people around you, like you can just ask for assistance or you can just like do the research yourself, but you can ultimately make the decision for you and what's best for your life.
Yeah, and also once you start putting in money in self-improvement, then you're gonna take it seriously because now you're committed, because you're putting in money in your education. And once you do that out of your own pocket, then you're gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life very, very drastically.
Yeah, and you value it more too because it's like your money that you've worked really hard for, and then you invest it in something that's going to make you grow as a person. So
those are the 3 things that we think that's very important for you to invest your 10K. That's just not doing anything. So number 1 is try to invest it in the stock market. Number 2 is you know, creating a business or investing in a friend's business. Third is investing in yourself. So that's very important.
So that's pretty much it. Hopefully this was informative for you guys. As always, subscribe to our channel. Again, join our Facebook group, The Billionaire's Mindset. We would love to see your beautiful faces there and get to know every single person. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate all the love and the support we get from you guys, because like within the last couple of months we are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so that's pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. So people watching this, you know, we do it for you guys so that we can spread our knowledge and also motivate you guys to do the same thing that we're doing, because if we can do it, you guys can do it as well. If we can record ourselves doing this, you guys can do it as well, right?
And just seeing any person that watches this and saying that, hey, I grew from watching your channel, that's so rewarding already.
It is.
So we really appreciate you guys. We really love you guys for watching our videos. And till next week, we will have another poll out asking you guys what you want to hear from us when it comes to these type of videos. Definitely check out our Instagram story. We'll put up a poll. You guys get to decide. And until next week, we'll see you guys later.
See you guys later.